That's that's the
Wait,
D
did we do
the
it?
E-Dice tradition.
Yeah, it is. I did it on the interview too. I don't know if anybody caught that. I caught it very very quick, but I had not muted, and I was very mad at myself. Because that's all I do is forget to mute. It sucks. Dave will yell at me because I'm still using XSplit. I just brute force the internet until it tells me how to do what I wanted, as opposed to using his very smart. Yes, he will. Because in the Streamlabs OBS, it just has a tab that has everything I could ever need, and I wouldn't need 3 instances of my Twitch stream open. But then how would I have an echo, and then how would I get mad, and then how would I entertain people?
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the Electric Dice Podcast. We are playing Paranoia 25th Anniversary because I didn't shell out any book to Mongoose for a second time. If you're new to the stream tonight, you're going to see a lot of absolute nonsense. If you've been hanging out in chat for a while, first off, thank you so much for attending the interview we had with Daniel Fox's Yhander a little while ago. It was super fun. The VOD is already on the channel, and it'll be on YouTube very soon. I have to wait a few days because of the Twitch affiliate agreement, but we'll do the thing. Thank you so much for the subscribe.
Woo!
I'm feeling the love.
3-month streak.
3 months.
Thank you, Psycho 2001.
Wow.
Let's see. Trying to remember things I need to go over, things I need to change. I've had a splitting headache all day that I've masked under an obscene amount of caffeine. So if I explode, that's why. You may notice that Citizen Horblat RE3E looks slightly different. Get used to it. That's how things work in the Alpha Complex. Everyone else is as you remember them. We ended the last session with 3 party members, or troubleshooters as they're known in Paranoia, dying in Sector H2O because of wave cycle restarted. And steel drum and something to do with a failed levitation check, but that can't be possible because there aren't any mutant traders or commies or anything like that. What else? You are great. Where are you?
I have yet to been told that. You see, I totally randomly and out of my control, clearly, was launched by the waves into another sector. What that sector was is a surprise.
What sector was it, though?
I was not even told the sector name.
No, but I mean, when you looked around, what sector was it?
Oh, you see. Okay. It was... Oh, no. I didn't expect to be on the spot like this.
How did you not expect that?
I didn't expect the unexpected, clearly. I'm in the library that contains all of the Friend Computer approved books.
Oh,
Contains
the
all of the
library.
Friend Computer approved books. Yeah.
Who's that going? Is it me?
Oh, my phone is playing the Twitch stream. Make it stop.
First world problems. Am I right?
It's convenient, and I get to read up on how great Friend Computer is. Praise
Right.
Friend Computer.
Praise Friend Computer.
Computer.
Praise Friend Computer.
Praise Friend Computer.
May Friend
Citizen
Computer be
Bonport,
better than my phone.
why have you not praised Friend Computer recently? And he's muted.
I can't talk. Currently strapped to rocket.
Reasonable. Good response. You are great. As you're narrating to yourself and to your video camera, which you definitely have because you're camera guy currently.
Of course I do. Even though technically that title was taken from me and given to Citizen Horblat, as I had Vamoose. But yeah, my video camera.
Can you tell us a little about what happens?
Now or
and what
previously?
happened last session?
So, last session, I will again record this. Our 5 wonderful troubleshooters were selected by Friend Computer in all its great wisdom in order to patrol the Alpha Complex and shoot trouble. They consist of one Citizen Bongport R. Wick, who's currently on clone number 2, hence the 2 at the end of his title, played by one Michael Egolf. Gregory R. Ice-3, currently on his 3rd clone, played by one Riley Leo Henry. I-R- not available, I don't see what number you have. 2, I believe, at the moment. And then, of course, and that is played by Amanda Benhart. And then we have the one and only Horblat R E3E2, played by Joshua B, as he always has been. And lastly, but hopefully not leastly, is Citizen Hugh R Great -1, played by myself. We patrolled the Alpha Complex, starting with a lovely breakfast in which there were communists in the cafeteria. So there was some real trouble there. Thankfully, we were able to. They were able to apprehend some of the communists, and we were able to have a relatively normal day in which we had a nice calm lunch in which there were more communists in the cafeteria. And I believe it was about a dozen or so infrared citizens, who of course are the lowest rank, followed by red, which all we troubleshooters are, were found to be communists and of course summarily executed for their treasonous communism. We then went to a sector to receive our job from, I believe he was a blue or indigo rank.
Yeah, I think so.
Superior,
Yeah.
who was talking about how since people from the beta complex were incoming, it was causing a lot of trouble, and so he had a lot on his plate and designated some of that to us. We were sent to Sector H2O to deal with a Explodotron? Explodobot?
And a panic
Something
bot,
like that.
yeah.
Panic Bot? Well, it technically was an Explodotron, you nicknamed it Panic Bot, but Friend Computer gives great nicknames like that,
True.
because Friend Computer's great at everything. So we did that, briefly stopping by the armory, which was of course closed because the person running it turned out to be a commie traitor. We then stopped by R&D, in which there was an unfortunate scuffle resulting in the destruction of an important piece of an important item, but it happens. I believe it was the new crisis allocation and rapid response receiver unit, or the car. It was destroyed. It was quite sad. Citizen Bunkport threw a grenade at the guy running the R&D department, which he caught holding down the thing so it wouldn't explode.
That's not entirely true.
He
I threw a previous version
died.
of the Explodobot at him.
A previous version of Citizen Bunkport did throw a bomb at him, but this is a previous version.
It was a previous version of the Explodotron, the thing we were sent out.
Oh, yes, of course, thank you.
Thank you. There we go.
And then, of course, as is normal, mutants and those in secret societies, along with communists, are all traitors and deserving of death. Thankfully, there are no secret societies, and there are no mutants, because that would be traitors' nonsense. And I believe that about sums up the previous episode. Would you like me to continue with it's currently happening?
Yeah, where do we, so the episode kind of opens up, and what are you doing? Because you're in the library. You're in sector, either lib or DWY. However you abbreviate Dewey.
DWY?
Yeah, DWI seems fine.
Yeah, that seems nice. And very important, DWY, not DWI. That's a very different sector.
Yes, it is. That's where the baddies go.
Yeah. So he's kind of just patrolling the library at this point. He's like, oh no, I need to make sure to get back to Friend Computer in order to discuss my mission and that sort of thing. And since this it's a library, it has all of the Friend Computer approved books, he would likely be looking around for not exactly an atlas, but sort of like a guide to the Alpha Complex, like a physical thing with like maps and that sort of stuff.
Sure.
But just to make getting around and getting to the tasks to better work for Friend Computer.
Mm-hmm. No, that makes sense. Okay, so you are great. You need to roll a skill, and I think that it's probably software or management. Because it's either your actual application, like a data search, right? It makes a lot of sense. Or it's you trying to convince somebody who works in the Dewey system to do it for you.
Yeah, would I be able to? I would most likely want to find someone who works in the DWY sector, since they are very talented, of course, and see if I could request their help.
What do you want to
in
use?
finding such a book? I'd say something under. Would it just be a general management check?
No, it'd be something in there, but
would I be able to go to an angle of like how much skill they have and how great they are at their job, that this is nothing to them,
You want
and
a
have it be
bootlick.
bootlicking?
Yeah, you
Oh
want a
yeah.
bootlick. Yeah.
Yes.
So you drag some poor infrared clerk over to a computer, and you're like, look, man, I know you're really good at this.
Yeah.
So just do it already.
And that's coming from a red. That's coming from someone who's red. Like,
It's like, wow, gee, you really mean it?
yeah, of course I do. Would I ever lie to you? Be careful of your answer.
He's like, can I get that in writing?
We'll see. Prove yourself.
Damn, that was good. All right, roll. That's good. That was good. You flipped it on me. Oh shit! I think that means
is
you
your-
got exactly the roll,
Yes,
which I
believe
think
so.
is the best result you can get besides a 1. So that's good.
Okay.
So yeah, no, absolutely. So what are you looking to find out? Because so he shows you like a bigger map with better like graphics and fidelity, but he's like,
Mhm.
the little personal little the me systems here, they got that. They should tell. Is yours broken, sir? Troubleshooter, sir?
No, don't worry. You see,
Because I have to
important
report
when-
that.
Well, no, don't worry. It's not. It's working
Oh,
fine. But
okay.
when you're red rank, it's important to get a look at the big picture.
Oh, I get it. Because this one's like,
Yeah.
Can I get that in writing that I did a good job today? I want to eat.
You know what? Okay. Do you have a writing implement?
Well, yes, of course. He pulls it
Okay,
out.
good. And do you have? Wait. So here's the problem. I have to use your pen. Of course, has black ink.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any paper that it would show up on?
Well, no, you're going to write it on my report here. I'll turn this in at the end of the day. What's paper?
Okay then. I'm pretty sure I read about it in a book somewhere. I'm not sure.
Huh.
Anyway, I will write that on the report. Did an adequate job of assisting a higher ranking troubleshooter.
Couldn't wiggle that into great, huh? And he tries to bootlick you.
Okay, let's see.
Baba licking of boots.
Ooh, okay.
Wow.
So what is
Did an exemplary
right? What is the
job.
thing he says that you're like, yes, that's what I like hearing? Like, what does he say to you that really tickles your fancy?
That is a good question. I think you are great is the kind of guy who it's like this guy's kind of been playing like chummy with him, and like it's probably like not as much just like his ego, but more like kind of the sense because you are great likes the sense of community
It's his ego. I got
that is
it.
sponsored. Well, like a little bit.
A little bit. Okay, cool. No,
But
no,
also
that's
like
good.
the idea of it's like so you're like something along the lines of more like playing on the fact that like helping this guy is like a cool good thing to do. It's like being such a good guy for helping this other guy. So did an exemplary job with aiding a troubleshooter with research. So yeah. As far as the larger picture, I don't suppose my PDA would be able to take a photo of the larger picture, would it?
Oh, absolutely.
That as well as I do have my camera.
Yeah, go ahead and take a picture. You can draw that for us.
Okay. Of the Alpha Complex.
Yeah, we'll give you a new page. We'll give you a new page just for
Alrighty.
that.
So.
Well, I have to go there too.
Yeah.
Please.
Let me.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, you got it. Let me. So the Alpha Complex drawn in. I believe I should be able to do this. So clearly, being an incredibly well laid out facility, it is a giant cube, and you'll notice even it is conveniently in a wonderful grid section, and you can sort of see the rest of them all throughout there. Imagine this same kind of thing just repeating in these very even sectors. Connect and just this red section. Nothing else that a simple red level troubleshooter would concern myself with. Yeah, it's very, very neatly organized, very sterile almost in its design. Like everything's very intentionally placed. Let's see, I'm trying to imagine. It feels like we would be somewhere about H2O is going to be probably somewhat central, so I can imagine H2O was right over in this box. Library clearly would be next to it. DWI. And I feel we would have started our day. It was a bit of a trek, so more like over in this little section here. But just kind of trying to get a feel for the left-hand segment of this map, you know. Since I shouldn't be troubling myself with anything else on it.
Nice. Okay. So now, Horblad. Citizen Horblad.
Yes.
You ended last session, still in H2O sector, checking the sluice gates for broken robot debris.
I do not recall this, but such is my profession as our forget officer.
Memory
Below me.
Very good job of working that in there. Go ahead and take one extra perversity point. How's it going? Have you found our missing Explodotron that we needed?
Let me check. Naturally, I have.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Where is it?
It's in my pocket.
How much of it? Because it exploded.
I mean, a lot of it that didn't explode.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So what are you doing now then?
I'm making my way to the rest of the team, as I am apparently also our team leader and loyalty officer and hygiene officer and comms and recording and our equipment guy. So I'm relatively critical to the overall smooth function of the crew.
Yeah, I think what happened, if I'm consulting my logs correctly, was everyone died, and you just kind of had to take over a lot of the duties of the team.
Yes.
Like I said, memory is beneath me.
Promoted.
Yeah, he got promoted.
He was promoted
Yeah.
to the mandatory bonus duties, as everyone else either was dead or didn't appear to still be in that sector.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody who's not in that sector, go ahead and
Dead
roll...
or treasonous.
Dead or treasonous. Go ahead and roll a D2. On a 1, you will have gotten there safely, and on a 2, your rocket will have misfired. Or your pizza guy.
Rocket?
Yeah,
I was
or
gonna say, I'm taking the pizza delivery service.
Yeah, or your pizza guy would have sent you in the wrong direction. Oh, but you're already there, Josh. Don't worry.
Yeah, and I'm assuming I was in the sector next door, so am I safe? Or
Are you in the H2O sector?
I am not, but I also did not take a rocket or pizza delivery guy.
Oh, what did you take?
I didn't die.
Well, roll a D2 and let's see how safe you are.
Okay.
Citizen Bonkport, have you rolled your D2?
Rolling now, sir.
Oh, is 2 good or bad?
Hey! No, that's good.
Forgot, and he just told us.
So,
Well,
Erna, Jeffrey Rice,
Friend computer?
and Hugh are great. All have accidents in their on their way to the H2O system. Citizen Bonkport, your
Safest
rocket
one.
arrives there on time, a-okay, and I mean, is there a lot of screaming, or is it just like, I don't like this very much, but it's efficient?
Yeah, I think there's no screaming like while it's going on, and then he lands, and then like 3 seconds later they're screaming.
Right, the delay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
The shock sets in.
now I need you to do some sort of charisma-y or techie skill, because the Alpha Complex wants to use your, mission return operation as part of like their videos for like what troubleshooters can achieve when they are both clean and safe.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So give me a roll in whatever skill you find most fitting, and tell me kind of the highs and the lows of your like, well, basically when you're riding a rocket, you really need to shut the heck up.
Am I aware that they wanted to do this?
Yes, you got a notification. There's a 200 credit bonus for you if you do a good job.
Ooh.
Sweet credits. Okay.
I believe that's...
Okay.
I can't remember what's good.
You want positive numbers, I believe, because you want to roll below your score. Wait.
Yeah, we want positive numbers, but what's weird is it looks like you rolled a 1. didn't he?
Yeah,
Wait,
I rolled a
1d20.
1.
Well, it's a 1 minus 1d20. It looks like he rolled a 7.
He did roll a 7.
Oh, he rolled a 7, not a 1.
So
Yeah. It says 1 minus 1.
minus 1d20, which
okay.
and becomes
Oh.
equals 1 minus 7,
Yeah.
Okay.
which
why
means he used a
negative
stat he
6.
had a 1 in.
Oh, right, because Orpheus is your worst skill. All right, so give
Oh,
us
right. Yeah, that's bad.
give us the
Yes.
give us the real what's like the if you had to sum up your pitch on rocket delivery and safety, what's the thing people need to remember?
Yeah, so I think this went bad, right?
Yes.
I think what happens is like he's riding the rocket, and he really like every time he opens his mouth, it just like spit starts flying in his cheeks, like blah, 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 and then he like stops, and he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna try again," and then blah.
Oh, that's such a good image, right? Because like as a troubleshooter, you have like a bad padded football helmet on, and
Yeah.
then like a go-go suit, and it's just your cheeks are just flapping. And just uncomfortable wet noises for like the entire 8-minute video, because they don't like things happen too fast in the alpha complex. They can't like edit it before they send it
Right.
out there. Like there's a need for it now, so they just shoot it and send it, and then in like 3 weeks they check and they're like, oh, this is useless. So we'll deal with that demerit later. That'll come up at some
that's fine.
hilarious and inappropriate time. However, Citizen Bonkbor and Citizen Horblat, which Horblat, if you want to rename yourself, you're new clone, new me. You guys are there in Sector H2O with a statistical majority of the Exploditron, which is good.
Yeah, I think our mission was just to get it and get it back, right?
I think the mission was to have it not explode, but
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not there to tell you that, so...
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah. We're going to roll for the people who died en route one more time to see if you just arrived maimed and late, or if you do actually pass on to that great clone bat in the sky. So anyone who rolled a 2, go ahead and roll a d2 one more time. Don't get a 2 again.
Okay.
You are great.
I
Oh,
got a 2 again.
all right, okay. So, Erna, what goes wrong with this pizza delivery? Is it just that it takes you so long that for the Alpha Complex you just decide it's going to be easier to just go ahead and use, both guns on this?
Man, brain dead. So I'd like to imagine this is that they have the pizza delivery service, but their main focus is delivering the pizzas, of course, and their secondary focus is the taxi. So they're not really designed to carry more than 8 passengers and some pizzas at a time. So I imagine it's us kind of clinging to the back behind the driver with the pizza. And he happened to hit a bump, and I happened to be closer to the edge than my companion, whatever Riley's character's name is again.
Gregory Rice. Citizen
Rice.
Gregory Rice.
And it happened to dislodge me and some pizzas at the most opportune time.
Oh no.
Oh no, the pizzas.
The pizzas.
The waste of food.
Yeah, no, that's actually not good. So, because you're being such a good sport out of this, I'm going to say that you used your body to shelter the pizzas. So the pizzas did eventually arrive.
Yeah,
and
the pizzas are most important.
Yeah, no, that's good. So, you are on Clone 3. For the sake of keeping the party together, we're going to cut to them impatiently waiting and tapping their foot when you arrive with your third clone. But everyone is there. Everyone is in the H2O sector. And now is a very important time in the session where we have to reassign mandatory bonus duties. So, as team leader, and hold on, let me check really quick. As team leader and loyalty officer and hygiene officer and comms and recording and equipment guy and forget officer, Horblat, I need you to assign duties for your team.
All right. Who wants what?
I will, if it is acceptable, Citizen Horblat. I already have my camera at the ready. If you would like me to be the communication and recording officer, as long as that's all right with you. Thank you.
I'd be honored to be the forget officer.
The what?
I don't know what that is.
Oh no.
Is this
What am I doing here?
You're a natural. It's all yours. What you use the cleanest?
I am a brand new clone, therefore the cleanest.
You are now the hygiene officer.
Thank you.
And Bonkbort,
Yes.
do you want to lead the team?
No.
The best leader is the one who doesn't want to do it. It's yours.
I read that in a book somewhere, and then I forgot it in
mad.
another book. Okay.
So
cool.
humble.
What's that?
So humble, our wonderful new leader.
Ah, Bonkor. Take a
Yeah, I think.
take a perversity point for already changing your mandatory bonus duty over. Well done.
I, as soon as I become team lead, look back to the rocket, and I'm like, all right, everybody on.
Yes, sir, team leader. I'll record the whole ride.
You got it.
All right. This is going to be a complicated check. We're going to need some sort of violence to get the secondary fuse relit, and then you're going to have to jerry-rig your little pit boy to try and zero in on your target location, because right now you are flying without missile guidance systems.
That's fine.
Okay.
Can I use a skill?
Oh,
I can
anybody can
handle-
do anything.
If someone can light the fuse, I can handle the programming bit.
Someone may be able to use, if they have some sort of energy weapon, might be able to use that to light the fuse.
That's the PvP way.
I mean, I'm pretty decent with them, but I don't know if this is an approved use.
Team
I think
leader
that would fall-
approves.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
fire's red, so I think we're good to do it.
Yeah.
Friend computer crackles, on a partially damaged video display that for some reason was underwater, reminding citizens not to take deep gulps of breath when they needed oxygen when submerged in H2O system. That it was tricky, that yes, oxygen was in here, but not in the proper state.
Wow.
And it just
Friend
says, it's repeating on loop, an efficient mission is key to the success of the Alpha Complex. Remember your Beta Complex. Friends and citizens will be here in cycles.
How many is... Anyone know?
3?
So we only have 3 cycles to get out of here. Alright, let's shoot this bad boy.
Yep.
3
I mean,
seconds.
this seems efficient. All right. Oh.
I'm gonna hack the system.
But no, wait, that's a good thing because he rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Or does he have a 1? Oh no, it is a good thing. Wow.
That's a good
Wow. Wow.
High positive numbers are good to see here. Positive
That's
numbers
true.
are 0.
Okay. Holy
Yeah.
shit, guys. This might
We
be
did
the
it.
least likely thing that has ever happened. So when I played Paranoia at Gen Con with Evil Fleet, who do a Paranoia Star Trek crossover, and it's the only time I ever allow crossovers in my life, the GM there had this really great rule, which is, a crit 1, which is a success in Paranoia because everything's backwards, is really good and you love to have it. But it's so good that it kills everyone involved. Dave
What?
does not love crossovers. Don't you lie to me. So this is a technical victory for not only the team, but the Alpha Complex as a whole, right? The downside is that is also a beautiful display of color and fireworks and other unapproved explosions for the Alpha Complex. They'll write it off as just, like a welcoming party for the Beta Complex. But if you have, go ahead, just tick your clone number up another number because your bodies landed where they were supposed to. And if you still had items on you, so did they. And so did the exploded Exploditron, which has now been exploded twice.
Oh, whoops.
Got that re-exploded sheen.
But you can say that, like what you did was extremely efficient and absolutely on the money. So well done. Oh, goodness.
Is that everyone going up a
I
clone?
might have also had
Yeah.
an older version of an Explodotron on my person as well.
Oh, good. So there's
Well,
multiple Explodotrons
we
there
had-
for no
We
reason.
had lots of things.
Hmm. Damn it.
And Gizmo, question mark is.
Ah, crap. I moved a little too far. Why did I do it?
Is everything yelling?
Yeah, I popped my speakers out just a tiny little bit because I needed a book, and then instead it did all kinds of bad things.
Oh, boy.
So I can still hear, and it seems like everybody can hear me, so I didn't fuck everything up
Okay.
totally. So,
No, that's our job.
yeah, BRB 1 sec.
Alright. Well, we served the Alpha Complex in the best way we could.
It's great.
Let's see, I need to just change.
So what happens when you hit your final clone?
That's why
Yeah.
there's the spot next to it to add more numbers.
Only if you've
Well, you
earned
s-
them or bought them.
Yes.
You can buy more
Yes.
clones.
How much do clones cost?
But if you have to ask, you can't afford it.
I was just thinking that. Swing and a miss, boys. Let's go to Hancock Tower.
Yeah?
So I didn't get to
Oh.
show this off on stream last time, and I won't spend forever doing it. But Paranoia is the only game I will use a DM screen for.
Oh,
And
wow.
all of these are notes that either I sent to players or players sent to me during a session, or quotes. And I actually wrote one down last game, but now I'm trying to find it. Because somebody said something so funny that I was like, yep, we need this down forever.
There were some really good quotes.
Yeah, no, we did a pretty good job last session. So the reason I needed the book is because, so everybody's ticked up a clone, but no one is at their 6th clone yet, right?
Correct.
No.
I am at 4.
Okay, Erna's at 4, Hugh, you're at 2.
Yes.
Wow, you're doing really good. Horblat, what are you at?
I just went up to 3.
Okay.
You went up to 3?
Gregory Rice, you're at 4.
Mm-hmm.
Impressive.
Bonkbort, you're at 3.
I am at lucky number 3.
Lucky number 3. And I'm just going to go ahead and add some numbers to Friend Computer because I want to be special too. I'm going to
Friend
put down
Computer's the most special and the
8
best.
because it's infinity.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all kick out of the vats there, the cloning vats. Here's the downside. It's been cycles.
Oh.
The beta complex is here.
Oh, I see.
And you also haven't turned in your last mission. So now your product and your dead bodies are where they belong, but you, in the sense of alive and breathing, are not. So how do you want to handle that real quick?
We should report to Friend Computer and turn in from our previous mission, I would assume, and then possibly get a new mission.
But let him know how efficiently we accomplished the last one.
True.
So
True.
But we
efficient.
could,
If
we
Frank-
could, like, efficiently let Friend Computer know through our risk gizmos while we're on the way to our newest mission. That's like double efficiency.
Oh, true.
Hmm.
But we don't know the mission until we get it.
Yeah, but we could walk there, like walk to
Yeah,
get
if-
the mission.
We just
Oh,
go
yeah.
now. We'll
Yeah,
What if
let's-
our mission is at the vats?
Oh, true.
I
Well-
look around for another rocket.
Yeah, there's just like 2 yellow goons sitting there, like not paying any attention to the clones. Go ahead and do some sort of like spot or tech or investigation check for me, because there's actually you stand to learn a little bit of something here.
Just Bachport?
Anybody who feels like they'd be paying attention to what the yellow goons are doing.
Man, what is the skill for just like...
True.
Staring at somebody?
Looking.
Look.
it looks like it. Oh, I gotta put... What's the base number if you have nothing in it?
It's
Whatever's
whatever's
at the top of that column.
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing should be below 4.
Yes. Unless you happen to have a 1 in something, in
Yeah,
which case
right.
you will have a +4 to something else in that same column.
Yeah, that's true.
What would be
Does
a good thing?
psychotherapy fit that?
Psychotherapy might tell you why they're doing it. That'd be interesting. Go ahead and roll.
The 5.
Ooh.
I'll also go psychotherapy route and fail.
Okay, so everyone that's not Amanda, don't listen to this. Are you not
All
listening?
right.
Good answer. So Amanda, all at once you start to understand that Friend Computer is maybe a good parent, but they're not a present one. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
they're helpful.
They love their
in the-
children, but they're not there for them.
Yeah. So, you know, and that's really, like, it doesn't matter how high you climb in the system. Friend Computer's never really there. They're a computer. They can't be. It'd be nice if they were. And, you know, these goons here, they need somebody to love. Okay, everyone who's not listening can listen again.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Because if you've been listening, you shouldn't have heard that.
Heard what?
I'm just going to assume you saw my mouth moving and decided to put your
Yeah.
headphones back on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you told us to not listen, and of course we wouldn't disobey a direct order.
Absolutely. All right, so what's happening now?
Erna's gonna go ask the yellow boys how they're doing.
Aw, the yellow boys.
Yeah, I think one of them looks up, is just like, if you need clothes, they're in the that way.
I would like to go that way to retrieve
I go in that way.
supplies
I go that way for clothes.
I
and supplies.
him in the eyeballs, and I'm like, thank you so much for your assist. I'm so proud of you.
Roll bootlicking.
That's good.
Yeah. He
But
looks
not,
at
thankfully,
you,
not so good at
right,
kills
and you
us.
can see that he's on like a high personal best of, you know, like commie trader shooter, right, whatever it is on his little pit boy, right, and he's
Yeah.
like, wow, nobody ever says we did a good job. Oh shit, I should start taking this more seriously.
Yeah.
I could get somewhere.
Were
Yeah,
you not taking it seriously previously?
Don't talk down to me.
I'm talking up to you.
Yellow is above us, right?
Yes. By 2 ranks.
So I'm like, of course you're doing amazing. Like, look where you are. You're in the yellow. Like, I'm just wearing red over here. I'm on my 4th clone. Like, you're an inspiration. Like, I want to be like you one day.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody should want to be like me. Look at this. I got everything I want. I pull in like 700 credits a week cycle. I got a personal best on the commie shooter game that Computer just put out last week. A bunch of weird lights and alerts keep coming out of that thing, but it sounds pretty cool, so I like listening to that. It's great.
That's awesome.
Can we hear this?
Roll a d2. 1 yes, 2 no.
You guys went to go get clothes, though.
Yeah, but I
I
mean,
did
they're
not.
walking away, and he's talking loud because he's excited.
I did not go to get clothes, for the record. I'm just standing there.
Oh, then you definitely hear it. I apologize. So far,
chime in.
everyone hears it.
He's very loud.
I heard you really have to understand communism to get a high score in that game.
I don't think that's true there.
You gotta really be able to pick which ones out in the crowd are the commies. You gotta know them, right?
Are you saying you know communists? Because you gotta report that if you know communists.
I might know one, I say as I stare directly at him.
And I look at him as well, but like I'm smiling about it.
What?
Okay. So far, no weird alerts or anything have happened, but what do you do next?
And I can take a look as long as the lights aren't yellow. I'm our team's equipment officer. I deal with these kinds of things on occasion.
Yes.
If
I'm,
the
of
lights
course,
are yellow
recording
or
the whole
orange,
conversation.
I can't do that, though.
Yeah, I think that this system is pretty borked, so you can go ahead and bonk it all you want.
I bunk it all I want.
Isn't that Citizen Bonkboard's job?
Surprisingly.
No, he's the team leader.
True, that's valid. And he's doing a great job at it, as I'm documenting. Look how great Team Leader Bonkboard is doing, trying to make sure that there's no potential communists. He really does fight against communists, as does Citizen I-R- not available.
Josh, go ahead and roll cloning one more time. Amanda, can you see us?
Yes.
Oh, we lost you. And I don't want to refresh
Yeah.
because I can see everybody else.
So
Hey.
I can see you guys on Twitch.
Yeah, but we can't
Oh,
see you on
yeah.
Twitch, and that's sad.
Oh.
Hey, there you
Well,
are.
we can see a still
Hey.
image. Oh.
I'm back.
Ooh.
So, Horblat, if that is your real name, in order to like keep up with the demands and the rigors of the cloning system here, this guy has just put the system on like auto pass, and it's just dumping clones just directly back into the sewer system and not actually waking anybody up. So people are chewing through their clones. The only reason you got grabbed is because you were not infrared clearance. Right, like the computer tagged you as on an active mission, so it put you through a different chute. And you know, so some people are getting out, but very, very few of them right now. At your you know, your quick calculations of what you've seen so far, this is like a 7,352% decrease in efficiency.
Hey, team lead, hygiene officer, bring it in really quick. Gotta talk to you. Totally not commie stuff.
I'm gonna get back to the game then. Thanks y'all for you know, really pepping up my day. Remember, close, because right now you kind of, there's a lot going on. That's weird and not really approved, but you know, there's like a 10-minute grace period from when we decant you out of the tank.
Might want to run an audit on people's clones. So if you take a look at the system, it's pretty borked. Not bunked, nor boarded, just borked. And if you look in that stream over there, they're just kind of being flushed like turds. Just day and night cycle. So, I'm not a commie snitch, but these are a lot of clones just going to waste. This is thousands of percentage in waste. So, if you guys can pass that change, give it your official evaluation, sign your names on that dotted line, we'll probably get a promotion and or accommodation.
I think I can go ahead and fix this, actually.
Even better. That's more efficient than reporting it.
Yeah. All right.
We should record this.
I will definitely, Citizen Donkport. Show us you fixing the cloning system single-handedly.
Dave, how do I message just you?
I am of course recording this after having gotten clothing on.
I don't know, but Amanda's doing it really well, so go ahead and ask her. I think it's something with the...
Don't look at Twitch chat.
No, I've got it blocked right now. I'm showing
also,
everybody
Amanda,
H2O sector, which apparently you're not allowed in anymore because it's ultraviolet.
Yeah, how do I actually do this? Frick.
It's one of the back pages.
Amanda, you might be doing audio through both Twitch and Discord, by the way.
I just turned it off.
Okay, sorry, I noticed it.
It was double audio through Roll20 in Discord.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was it. I misspoke. Roll20.
Ah, shit, Dave. I'm just gonna send you this in another form real quick so I don't hold up the game.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You, Slack or Facebook?
Slack.
Okay.
Where are you on Slack? There you are.
Where
All right,
am I?
and I am going to attempt to hack it.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll and see how we do.
With my elite hacking skill. Motherfucker.
Oh.
Well,
So...
This is actually really funny.
Yeah, so Bonkboard just starts slapping away at computers like only, you know, some sort of like mutated octopus person pretending to be a human in a fleshy body could slap away at a keyboard. And for just a moment, a giant angry red face shows up on the screen, right? Just, well, that's a square, but sure, why not? Right, and it looks like this. Oh, shit, hold on.
No. It's very angry and very red.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get it, team lead.
And
Yeah.
it just frowns, and then like the computer screen cracks really suddenly, and then all of these weird alarms start dropping down
Whoa.
from the system, and it's like blah blah blah. But then the face turns to a smiley face, and then clones just start decanting like crazy, and people are just like all pruny and looking weird and lining up. And Horblat, at your estimates, single-handedly, Bonkbort has turned this entire operation around and brought it up to 7% efficiency rating.
Really?
Bad. I want to see 14 by the end of the day.
Oh, Citizen Bonkbort. That is wonderful.
He looks displeased for a moment, but then covers it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Doing my job.
And the orange goon or the yellow goon, whatever color I said he was just like, oh man, we're never going to have enough clothes for all this. Why did you mess with my system?
Oh.
And he starts trying to
glad I
clack
already
away
got
at
my
it.
clothing.
And as soon as he touches a button, it's like doo-doo-doo. Because he's forgotten his password and doesn't know how to get to it anymore.
I'm just kind of like, guys, there's like goo everywhere. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
don't let it touch you. Like it's filthy.
I attempt to avoid the goo and keep it off of my clothing and supplies.
Everybody needs to attempt to avoid the goo and keep it off their clothing and supplies.
Yes.
What
of
color
course.
is the goo?
Yeah, what color is the goo?
Mostly this is infrared goo, so
Whew, thank
Black.
goodness.
Okay.
We're safe. But even so, we shouldn't try and get too dirty.
shouldn't be
It would
touching
upset
the
our
goo.
hygiene odds. Yes.
I put my red gloves on.
nice. Very smart.
Mhm. I mean, since it's mostly on the floor, I should be good with my like red boot covers, right?
As long as
Oh.
you're using your boot covers.
Yes, of course. I would put them on in response to the goo.
So that same system, the now smiling green face as opposed to an angry red one, says, Citizen Erna, not accessible, not accessible. You reported that there was an issue here in the cloning decantation center.
Yes, Frank Computer.
Please indicate to us further what seems to be the issue. At most recent estimates, this system is now moving at and chat
7%.
yeah, chat, shout out what is 7,352% failure moved to 7% success. What's the how good did we do?
That's like impossible. That's like over 10,000 times more efficient or something. I don't know. It's math. It's a lot.
Man.
Moving.
Friend Computer, when I got here, I noticed your yellow subordinates guarding the area and struck up a conversation with one. And he was talking about how he kind of been just hanging out and playing the newest game you released last week.
Ah, yes.
And-
Commie Mutant Trader is a very successful game. Because we were unable to use anything actionable with Citizen Bonkport's ride over to the H2O sector, we instead ported his graphics into all of the Commie Mutant Traders when they are killed with vacuum weapons. And then a really uncomfortable, and I'm really sorry guys, but right, that's the noise your
Yeah.
cheeks make when you're flying through the air very fast.
Yes.
We all know it. It's not weird.
That is amazing, Frank Computer. He must feel so honored to be emblazoned into one of your creations.
Yes, that's correct. Tell us now, with this system currently operating at 7% efficiency, a new record for this clone decantation center, what seems to be the issue?
So the issue was 7 seconds before you arrived, before it started working at peak efficiency. I mainly wanted to bring it to your attention that Citizen Bonkport and his subordinate have increased efficiencies in your cloning facility that this poor fellow over here was overseeing.
Yeah, and the friend computer does a thinking face, and another thinking face, and then the rainbow wheel of death, And then
He's my team lead, and I wanted
don't
to show
look
you
at
how
the
proud I
wheel.
am about the leader of our group and his accomplishments.
Indeed.
Citizen
I-
Erna,
They're blank faced.
why did you report this clone decantation specialist as doing an excellent job when records indicate that he was failing at 7,000% efficiency?
Oh, I am reporting that Citizen Bonkport did an amazing job by fixing this clone tank watcher's mistake in inefficiencies in communism.
Ah, so you were trying our newest education and corrective model, incentivization.
Yes.
Very good, Citizen Erna. Not accessible, not accessible. You will each find 10 credits in your commissary presently.
Thank you.
Friend computer, may I ask you a question while you are here?
You just did, Citizen.
Oh, that is
And
true.
bleeps out.
No, sticks around for one more.
Thank you. What is the best way for me to get the various video recordings I have done of our mission to you for review?
I have everything you've ever recorded at all times.
Perfect.
Anything else, Citizen?
No, would I be able to request another mission for us while simultaneously reporting from our previous mission to maximize efficiency?
One mission at a time, please. Beep bloop. And it vanishes.
Oh. Well then.
Good
So
job,
I guess.
Bonkport.
Yeah, that was really
Well
good.
done.
And friend computer has
Efficiency.
Incredibly loyal.
Bonkport just stares blank faced.
and so humble and serious about it, just thinking about how to better improve the facility.
I want to be like Bonkport when I grow up.
Yeah, I want to be like him too. He did a really good job with my computers.
He did.
Okay, bye.
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 I
So, the laundry facility, right? Like, what's in here?
Just like leftover scraps of people who have died and not claimed their goods.
Ooh.
You can roll a d20 if you want.
I would like to.
Yeah.
Would I also
What's-
be able to do that?
I'm
Yeah.
mainly looking for clothes that are higher color than my own, which
Yeah.
apparently I am not finding them.
was actually gonna do the same. So
I do not want higher color clothes because that you can't wear that.
Yeah, hold on.
I
Let
just want
me,
to find the best
I
red
want
equipment.
specifically lower colored clothes.
yeah, let me just try and find my chart.
Yes, red or Citizen Horblat RE3E and I both found very similar, hopefully red and or black equipment.
Okay. Who was looking for stuff in your clearance?
Yo.
Okay, yes, you found that. That's fine. That's easy
Cool.
to find. Okay.
Nice.
Now 3. You found you unbox an old model guard bot missing its brain bot. So it's a big Hulk and Securitron with a missing, CPU processor. You are great.
I was looking for something within my clearance, I would like to note.
Yeah, it was packed with about 32,000 of those little plastic toothpicks.
Okay.
The
What a
issue is
score.
they're all green.
Oh. Okay then. What color is the box they are in?
I don't know, brown. all access.
Okay.
Clone
okay.
access.
Clone access. All right.
Yeah, Horblat, yours are in the same system. They're very clean. They smell great. The issue is it's labeled, like excess, red, clearance, reflex suits, but it's also inside there are, 32,000 little green toothpicks.
So we each have giant boxes of green toothpicks.
You have the same box.
Oh, we
And that's
they're
where
sharing.
your clothes are in there. You need to put them on. Gregory Rice.
hello.
The box that you find your way over to looks like it's been rerouted 17 or 18 times because it's just got like acceptance and then like rejection stamps from a bunch of different sectors. but for some reason you're just like, yep, that's the one for me, and you crack it open and you pop it open and you look and you close it really quickly because all you see is hammer and sickle and like red fist insignias all over the place.
Oh my.
Oh goodness.
Oh.
And then finally, Bonkbort, you've got a signed copy of The Computer is the Only Friend I Need in shrink wrap with its black crayon, which is very rare, still glued to the top.
Oh,
Thank you, Darkest Scryer.
Thank you, Darkest Scryer.
Who I know who you really are, but I won't say it out loud unless
I don't,
you do.
but you subscribed. Thank you.
Signed by Friend Computer?
No, by the author, but it is rare.
I go to IR not available and ask if they want to trade whatever is in their box for what I found, and I show them.
Can I roll a knowledge thing? Can I roll something before I decide whether or not I want to trade with him?
Nope.
You heard your team leader.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did poorly. I wanted to see if I could understand anything about this dumb robot. Apparently, I don't. So I'm like, yeah, give me that dumb book.
Give me a
great
dumb
book.
robot.
Praise Friend Computer.
Praise Friend Computer.
Praise Friend Computer.
Praise Friend Computer.
I won't put my
Citizen,
brain
you
in
are
for a
great.
moment.
Why have you not praised Friend Computer recently?
Praise Friend Computer. My apologies, Friend Computer. I was trying to figure out how to get to the resources I need within this box without violating protocol and touching these green toothpicks, as I would not want to do. My apologies
Citizen,
again.
you
for
are
not.
great. I need you to praise Friend Computer 7 times. I will take care of your reflex suit issue. And the box explodes, throwing green shit everywhere.
Praise Friend Computer. Praise Friend Computer. Praise
I
Friend
hit the
Computer.
ground.
Praise Friend Computer. Praise Friend Computer. Praise Friend Computer.
I make
Praise Friend
sure
Computer.
nothing
I
touches
dodge.
me.
And
Isn't
praise
that
Friend
6
Computer.
times?
Praise Friend Computer.
Oh, okay, you got one more in there.
Well, I was counting on my finger.
Praise
Oh,
Friend
one was
Computer.
off screen. My apologies. But praise
So you
Friend
did it
Computer,
8
praise Friend
times
Computer.
then.
I like to go a little bit above and beyond to really show my love and devotion for Friend Computer.
I don't know if that's efficient though.
Okay, so I need everyone to avoid getting hit with green toothpicks to roll a die and make sure you don't roll a 13.
A die?
You have to roll d20 because you asked.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's beautiful!
Honestly, Josh had a better chance than me.
Oh, what?
I think
That's
we're
really
short
good.
one, aren't we? Okay, good. Nobody got hit with the green. I think it's mostly because they got vaporized, right? It was like an explosion with 2 ray guns,
Yeah.
right? And it's
Thank
like
you,
shit
Friend
got thrown, but it was black, so it was cool.
Ooh.
So, did we see where the little ray gun bits came from?
Oh, they can
the
come from
ceiling?
anywhere.
Okay.
I also then take and put on my suit and gather any other of my equipment, making sure to leave equipment for my fellow troubleshooter, Horblat, R-E3E.
Yeah, when you put it on, you can tell it's still warm and it like vacuum seals to your body.
Ooh.
You're gonna have a little trouble moving, and if you turn it in damaged, that's not gonna go well for you. But that's later use problem.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Still warm from the Friend Computer lasers.
I'm gonna try to put my brain in this robot.
That seems like it's a thing that can definitely happen in this moment.
I am going to crack this super rare version of the Friend Computer book I got, and nonchalantly ask everybody else what was in. Did they find anything to help us with our mission?
You saw what was in the box found by myself and Citizen Horblat.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What?
Negative
Don't-
roll?
Yeah, I don't know what Citizen Bonkport's trying to do there.
It's not going well.
Anyone that can quote the Futurama reference I'm thinking of right now gets a Dave point.
It's the Futurama reference you are thinking of right now.
I can't.
What season are we talking about?
It's something with Nixon, right?
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, no, he talked about commies occasionally.
And he was a head in a jar.
He was, and then he became president again with a shiny new body.
The hard part was getting the brain out.
What was? Wait.
But the hard part was getting the brain
getting
out.
the brain out.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Well, I thought it was the easy part was getting the brain out. But what was the hard part? The hard part was getting the brain out.
And then he laughs maniacally. Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right.
Oh.
So Bonkboard, I think that, somewhere around trying to, like, do you try and pull it out of your nose? Do you try and sneeze it out? Or you plug your ear? Like, because you don't even have, like, a knife.
I definitely try to sneeze it out.
Yeah, you're just like...
I plugged both my ears and I'm snorting really loud.
Yeah, okay. And you just do that for a while as you're just, like, dragging your robot down the hall. Where are you guys going?
We are going to meet with Friend Computer to turn in our previous mission and then separately get a new mission, so we only have one mission at a time.
Okay.
One mission at a
Complex
time.
is here, but I don't remember.
Well, wouldn't serving Friend Computer would give us the next mission regarding Beta Complex.
It's true.
Or send us to someone who would give us a mission regarding Beta Complex.
I believe I have our new mission.
Hugh and Horplat, you guys look really fresh in those new outfits.
Thank you, Citizen
Good job.
I-R- not available.
Good job with your hygiene.
Exactly. Well,
you for those.
they were very safely decontaminated of any possible particulate by Friend Computer.
I did see that. Praise Friend Computer.
Praise
Praise
friend
Friend
computer.
Praise Friend
Praise
Computer.
friend computer.
I'm also
Gregory
trying to
Rice,
walk
why were you
very
so slow in
carefully.
your praising of friend computer?
Because I wanted to savor the moment.
We don't want you tarrying and delaying your duties. Have you gotten your new mission yet?
That's what we were doing. I was followed by Team Lead.
Gregory Rice, you need to complete your first mission before you receive a new mission. Have you completed your first mission?
We did, in style.
Very good,
efficiently.
citizen. Please go to your debriefing room now.
To the
And
debriefing
you.
room.
Where is the debriefing room?
The debriefing room is
Immediately
Inspector
next to H2O.
YNQ-479.
I
Yes.
think the debriefing room is
Wait, this-
actually located in sector.
Oh wait,
BG7.
shoot. Oh, I don't know what I just quoted then.
That was our mission briefing room last time.
I think it's the same as the ProTech room. Someone...
Oh no.
I remember hearing that. So we should go there at least, and then if that's not the briefing room, we can still find it afterward.
I mean,
I'm not gonna
Oh.
speak for the team leader, but
based on our map readout, BG7 is only 2 sectors away.
I say it's BG7.
Well, we should follow our team leader then and go to BG7.
Citizen Bongport is our team leader.
Yes.
EG7 it is.
What?
You start hearing the scrape along the floor as I drag my robot.
Where were we with the robot?
Well, I failed to get my
No,
brain
I
inside
mean,
of it.
on our map.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
think
I have
that's
to
a
figure
very
out where
rough-
Somebody
2 sectors
update the
away
map
is.
because I don't see BG7.
Well, you see, we were here. This is the cloning room, which I did not get a thing for. But thankfully, BG7 is
Right
right
there.
over here. It's not right there. We can't go there.
Oh,
Clone room.
you're right, because it's red.
BG7 is over here with, conveniently in the middle, the room that would have had our laundry. It goes clone, laundry room, BG7. It's very, very conveniently located.
It
Now, is
2 sectors
BG7
away.
at the same level as the rest of these?
Yes.
No, it is
Oh.
at a lower level. 2 sector, or over there is BG7. It is at a lower level.
well, that looks
Gosh.
green. So how are we gonna get in there anyway?
Yeah.
It-
Is that green or is...
Right. It's actually right here though.
Okay.
Where the B and then the
It's
G is.
it's here. You can sort of see me binging it, but being careful to not touch
It
things.
it is a lower sector,
Okay,
but it is a red sector.
that is good. It makes sense that we would be able to go to a red sector.
Okay, so where are you?
BG7, this red sector down here.
No, that's where you're going. Where are you?
Oh, where are we? Well, we just left the cloning room, so I'm
Which
assuming
was
up here.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. So we are taking a route avoiding.
Somebody draw a little thing and put yourselves on the map. I want to see where you are and where you're going.
Gotcha. So I'm assuming, would be starting from about here at this lovely little line, and then taking a route avoiding any cannot touch to go down to BG7. I'm assuming passing through this red room here, going to.
Whoa.
red corridor.
Well, it looks like there's blue around that corridor.
Well,
We may have to backtrack.
because you went the wrong way, and we should have actually gone this way.
Okay, yes. Wait, I don't think we should go that way. That way looks orange to me.
But actually, if you look closer, it's red.
Oh, I see.
And
Just watch out for the middle where it does seem to be a little orange.
this, yeah,
You just have to hug the
stay on
edges.
either side of the corridor, and we
Oh.
actually go this way, but you
Uh-huh.
don't continue going straight because that's how you hit yellow.
Yeah, and then we would go down.
We actually have this weird hallway room that is multiple
Oh,
sectors
that's
put together.
so convenient.
Yeah, so that you can get there. Like, it's pretty direct, and
Very direct.
It gives you the appearance of spaciousness
Ooh.
in an underground sector. Friend Computer knows how to treat its clones.
Of
that's,
course.
That's the slide.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
sector we.
Sector we. WEE.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to point out.
Avoid the not red color tiles on the floor. We're not dark red. We're light red.
Yeah. So something that needs to happen though is everyone's kind of pulling their map up and agreeing everything. There's a brief moment where the computer just says, "Everyone, please look away from your terminals." You are great. What do you do?
I look away from my terminal.
Erna, what do you do?
I look to somebody else's turn.
Gregory Rice, what do you do?
I look at my feet.
All right. Bonkport, what do you do?
I look at somebody else's terminal.
All right. And
That was
Horblat, what do you do?
I close my eyes. Praise friend computer.
Praise friend
Praise friend
computer.
computer.
Praise
friend
Praise friend computer.
Well, the computer is telling you to not look at your terminals. A different version of the computer also says, "Great job, everyone. That was the fastest response to Praise Friend Computer that Troubleshooters have ever had. Why have you not praised Friend Computer when I said Friend
Praise
Computer?"
friend computer.
Praise
friend
Praise
computer.
friend.
Praise friend computer.
You had a really
We
good
did
record there. You
Praise
already
Friend
lost
Computer.
it. I'm ashamed of this
Praise.
team.
Praise friend computer.
Everybody gets fined 10 credits.
Yes, friend computer.
Thank you,
Praise
friend
friend computer.
Praise friend.
Praise
friend
friend
Praise
Praise.
Friend Computer.
Praise.
Okay.
I love friend computer.
So, Bonkport and Erna, I need you to roll a d5 because we need to know whose screen you look at. Amanda, you re-roll 2s. Mike, you re-roll 4s.
Oh no.
Oh,
Wait,
yes.
I re-roll again?
No, you're good.
Oh no, my monitor's been looked at.
Yeah, so Citizens Horblat and Citizens Hugh are great. A little pop-up appears that says, "Why were you watching my real-time editing, citizen?" Question mark, question mark.
Pop up where?
On your PDA personal device thing.
Wasn't that the monitor we were looking away from?
Yes. But eventually you have to look at it again, and that's what it says.
I'm assuming his friend computer instructed us to do this.
Yeah, after the editing it goes, "Okay, everything's good."
Okay, so I return to it, and then I see a message popping up.
Yeah.
Wait, so what did Amanda and I see?
The deletion of the blue sector BG11, which did not follow this naming schema and had to be destroyed.
Ah.
I had friends in BG11.
Did you? And I would respond seeing that I have made some mistake, saying I did not realize what was happening. I believed that I was looking away, but apparently did not. I need to apparently hone my skills at not looking at things that I shouldn't be looking at. I will take this opportunity of failure and use it to improve and better serve friend computer.
Very good, citizen. Horblat, what do you say about this predicament we find ourselves in?
I'm not sure where that came from. I had my eyes closed to more efficiently praise friend computer.
Praise friend
Praise
computer.
friend computer.
Praise friend computer.
Friend computer.
But if friend computer believes I looked at it, I obviously would not question friend computer. Praise friend computer.
Praise friend
friend
computer.
Praise
Take
friend
this
computer.
version of the clone as you
I'm-
see fit.
That's okay, citizen. Upon reviewing the records, we see that you did in fact have your eyes closed. Now, do you have a mutation that allows you to see through your eyelids?
I do not.
Does
And if I
anyone,
did, I would obviously report that.
Does anyone here?
I do not believe any of us have mutations, friend computer. That would make us terrible traitors, mutant
Mutants
commies.
are communists.
That's true. They also belong to secret societies that do not exist.
They do not exist.
Do not
Praise friend
exist.
computer.
Praise friend computer.
Praise friend computer.
Praise hallelujah.
Okay.
Southern Baptist computer.
And we're on our way to BG7.
Yeah, so you arrive at
Yes.
BG7. Somebody tell me something about BG7.
It's our debriefing room.
BG7
It smells
is
like eggs.
the
Ooh,
headquarters of the HPD in mind control section.
does that say delicious? Because it smells like eggs?
It's just getting underlined.
Delicious eggs.
Yes.
Okay. And HPD and mind control is there? Is that what I heard?
Well, HPD in mind control is responsible for this sector
Hmm.
for saying, reconnoitering, and otherwise inspecting this sector,
Hmm.
which is actually my responsibility.
Yes.
Interesting.
It smells really bad in here. Does anyone have some kind of like air freshener or anything?
I'm assuming our hygiene officer would have something like that.
Thank you.
Yes, I do. And then I hand everybody a wakey wakey tablet.
A Wakey Wakey tablet?
Slam it.
Are we supposed to be taking Wakey Wakey tablets at this time of day?
Team lead says take it.
Okay.
I take it.
What color is it?
They're red because
Okay.
they were issued to me as a red troubleshooter.
Yes.
I take it.
I take it, and then if I have any small red or black snack foods, I eat something along with it, or even a drink, to not take a Wakey Wakey tablet on
Do
as
you-
much of an empty stomach.
Do you have food with you?
No.
Okay, so go ahead and roll wetware.
Okay.
Everybody rolls a wetware.
Yay!
Let's see how I'm good.
Ooh.
Oh, oh, I killed us all.
Wait, where's wetware again?
It's just a
It's-
heading.
The title.
Yeah. Once again, your iron stomach is just unreal.
Oh,
Oh, since I'm on a new clone, are my wounds reset?
No, you're good actually. You don't die. Citizen Bonkbort, when whatever happens at the end of this mission, you cannot sleep anymore. You have become one with being awake. That's going to be a
Oh,
problem later, but for now, you're good.
It's actually me prepping to put my brain in this robot, so it's fine.
I see.
It's all part of the plan.
You are great, actually. No, you're really good. You are quite well.
Oh, okay.
Tell me something you want to happen in Sector BG7.
I want us to be able to, first of all, just turn in our mission, and then following that, get a new one that will give me a chance to kind of shine. I felt like I wasn't able to do as much to help out in the previous mission, and I want a chance to really prove my worth to Friend Computer.
Okay, I like that. So at that moment, your little Pip-Boy, rings. Do you
Yes.
answer?
Of course.
Now,
I
correction. What if I told you it was a blue person calling? What do you do?
If it was a blue person, Does the color blue pop up on my screen?
It acknowledges that they are blue, but the answer button is not blue.
Is the answer button red or black?
Yes, it's black.
I feel they are my superior. I should answer because otherwise I would be ignoring a superior.
Mm-hmm.
And they
How long
called
did it
me
take
first.
you? How long did it take you to come to that conclusion?
2.8 seconds.
It sounds like a respectable amount of time.
It's a little longer than he wanted to wait, but okay.
Bing.
Yeah, hey.
Yes, sir.
I don't usually do this telecomping thing, so let's make this
Of
quick,
course.
huh? I want to burn through all my roaming minutes.
Well, sorry, you out of game. You cut out.
Yeah, you cut out.
Come on, what are we doing?
We are looking for first to turn in our previous mission.
That's
Regarding
why I'm here. I
the-
called you. Tell me about the mission. You got the bot?
We collected most of it. Is currently with our previous corpses as well as the rocket that we were able to do a successful test and incredibly efficiently complete the mission.
Okay, good.
Our bodies and the robot are in the proper location.
Well, the bodies are down. Okay, yeah. All right, hold on. Let me take a look at this. Let me look at what we got here. Okay, well, so it exploded. That's not great.
Yes.
Yep. Seems to be missing a lot of pieces, but it still has the stylus intact. That's good.
Yes.
So it can relay missions. If I had to rate this mission on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably say like a 4 right now.
Low's good.
You got
Just
any?
a chance to improve.
You got anything that like might assuage me in one direction or another?
Well, there was the fact that we completed this mission with some of the utmost haste and utilized the new rocket technologies.
Okay,
their
all right.
fullest
You got a
potential.
5 right now. That's good.
Does anyone else have anything to add to the previous mission? Things
As a
kinda-
bonus, while remaining incredibly efficient, we were able to fix an issue that was inadvertently killing clones.
Oh, and
At
wasting all those
thousands
resources.
of percentage lost to now in a positive percentage gain.
True.
Good, and you did that
Along
under
with
my
the
mission,
rocket.
which means
Bonk for.
you're on my upstream, so I'm going to get credit for that. That's good.
Yes.
So what I have reports here is that you were out of uniform for an extended period of time, ignoring the orders of a yellow clone, doubting friend computer. You got fined by friend computer. That's not good at all. Someone blew up an explodotron. What happened there? I want answers.
That would be from Horblat-R-E3E. He was the one who was interacting with it. Do you have access to the video I took, or would I send that to you now?
Well, you sent it to me. Computer already has it.
Okay, so I will send it to you.
Hold on.
And it does show. Oh, I attempt to send it, which did show Horblat interacting with the bot, and then some weird stuff regarding the water and Citizen Bonkport.
It very much will show that, and I will add that I was merely following the orders of my team lead as a very loyal subordinate.
Well, that's good,
At
son.
that time, wasn't Horblat our team?
I believe I know Horblat was our loyalty officer at that moment. I was the
There you go,
communication-
incapable of being
was also our
disloyal.
teammate at that time.
No, before we went there, we had redelegated roles.
Mhm. Well, there were several. First, it was
All right,
was
all right,
whoever-
all right, all right. Everybody's in trouble. I want answers.
yes.
Tell me an answer.
The answer
we
was
won.
that
Okay,
we were
what'd you
able
win?
to the majority of the bot that you wanted, as well as the fact that H2O sector is not completely destroyed.
I guess if we go by weight. Yep, all right, all right. You're up to a 6. Good job.
All right.
Anything else you need to declare?
Let's see. Let's see. There was all the recording. There was. Oh, it is important to note that Citizen Bonkport's face is used in the new game about killing commie mutant traitors, which is bringing joy to people throughout the Alpha Complex.
We've seen it in action.
Yes.
Now, you said there's a commie out there?
It's in the game that Friend Computer released.
Oh, there's a traitor out there.
I just nod.
game.
Yes, okay. Find them, kill them. That'll be the second part of your mission. Now, I'm getting a report here that says that you are evading detection by friend computer currently. Where are you?
Oh. We are just outside of BG7.
I don't have that on my map. Where is BG7?
It is, so if you go down from the cloning and then to the right a little ways, and then there's sector WEE, sector WE.
Oh yeah, the slide.
The
slide isn't complete. Why are you over there?
That was what we were instructed to do by our team leader, as well as Citizen I-R-NA said that this was under her group's, or not group, I'm blanking on the name, her service group and firm's inspection, so somewhere she said she was okay to be.
Listen, you are great. I'm going to go ahead and need to send you a lot of loyalty pills, okay? They're going to be coming post-haste. Stand at the edge of the sector, okay? You'll get good signal. Okay, Erna, Bonkbort. Let me pull you into a private chat here.
Alright, I'm going to go get and eat the loyalty pills.
Do we keep his smartwatch?
Yeah, you have to use QR Greats.
So
it's a
private
will,
conversation. You need to plug your ears.
all right, I cover my one ear with like my shoulder, the other one with my other shoulder, and then eat the happiness pills that have been given to me. Loyalty pills. My apologies. Thank you for the correction.
I pull out a funnel and just like.
Yeah, they're just tranks. So.
Officer.
Whoa, man.
So what's going on here? We got you out of sector. We got all kinds of conflicting reports. I've heard clone queues are through the roof. We got too many people dealing with. I had a great patch on that system. Things were working as intended. Suddenly, we got all kinds of questions. Nobody's got answers. Explodatrons, I'm getting worried.
Straight for you.
What?
Hold on.
All right, let me defer
communist.
to my team leader.
What's that?
He was a communist.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead and execute him then.
I am far too loyal to do anything about this.
Will his communication still work? I would like to explain what was happening.
Oh yeah, true. If I'm dead, then my
while you do that, I start to like build an elaborate like Ruth Goldberg machine to just like roll.
Ruth Goldberg?
All right.
Yeah, what are they called?
Rube Goldberg.
Yeah, Ruth Goldberg
first
machine.
Mission, we have provided you with at least over 50% of the Explodatron's materials left over, which constitutes at least most of an Explodatron. So while it's not 100% successful of a mission, it is a mostly successful mission. So feel free to dock our pay accordingly. And we are now in past the Wii sector as per my service group has tasked me with inspecting the unfinished sector BG7 to make sure that when we create it as operational, we don't have similar issues like we did in the H2O sector with rogue Explodatrons.
You know, when you take a moment to explain it, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so here's what I need you to do. Mike, go ahead and roll whatever it is that you're trying to kill Huar with. Because if it's positive, it cuts out before you get your answer.
I'm assuming I am too loyal to take a response to this?
You are so hopped up on tranquilizers right now.
Okay, sounds good. Alright. It is positive.
Okay, so as he's about to tell you what needs to happen to make sure that all of this goes according to plan, the DocBot, whatever that you had, drops, off of your shitty improvised tree fort and just crushes him entirely, and the little pit boy just craps out.
So he sounded very positive in my response, which leads me to believe we're able to move forward as designated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what are you guys doing now?
He told us to kill the commie that we saw, right?
Yep.
Which we did.
Alright, I blast Bonkbort. I mean, he's the one in the training sim. That's the only commie I've ever seen, because I don't associate with commies.
That's fair.
I
don't blame you.
You know what?
What do you kill him with?
I use my blaster.
You didn't get one.
Oh, I thought
You use the hands.
I don't think you have one, do you?
I think I came back with a gun, but I am
Yeah,
not
because I used it earlier to
sure.
start the fuse on the rocket.
I mean, that
Right, that was
body
the
is
last
still
clone
with the rocket.
with the items.
Okay, I'll beat his face in with my red denied stamp.
All right, go ahead and roll. Horriblat or Bonkport, you can roll to avoid if you would like.
I think he goes to aim, and I just hold my hand up real quick, and I just say, "Please put my brain in the robot," and then I allow him to proceed.
Can
I will take specific steps to
Intimidation?
smush his brain.
Now that means you're defying an order from your team lead.
But he's a commie.
I'm just saying
he
it's
is your
getting
team lead.
notated in the record.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So Hugh are great if you haven't already ticked up to the next clone.
I have indeed. You'll even notice that in Roll20, my name has ticked up as well.
Okay. So you're at 3.
Yes.
Okay. Bonkboard, what are you at?
I believe this is going to be 4 for me.
Okay.
As hygiene officer, I'm gonna need you guys to remove these deactivated clones from the corridor to the disposal chute.
Okay. Yeah. That's easy to take care of. So I actually think that getting into BG7 is going to be our last scene for tonight. We were gonna cut out just a little early today and make this a 3-part Paranoia episode.
Oh.
Never been done.
Wow.
But I'm curious, with those of you who are still here, what do you find in Sector BG7? Because all my notes say is that it is a secluded Sector BG7.
It's the Protec room.
What is a Protec room?
It's the Protec room.
You protected there?
It's where all the tech is, the professional tech.
Oh, professional
Yeah,
tech.
And it's all red.
Overflow housing room for the Protec, used for any color ranking, because it's red and red is the lowest rank.
Well, I mean, infrared.
Infrared.
So that's what you want it to be, or that's what it is? Amanda.
It is an overflow housing room.
Okay. So, what describe for me, Josh, and then Amanda, like what you see, because it's a secluded sector. So they hadn't been using it, but now they are.
So at first glance, it does appear empty.
Mm-hmm.
And then by uttering a secret sequence of words, that's how you access the hidden cabinets all around.
Oh my goodness.
It's a good thing no one could know that secret sequence of words.
Right, absolutely. Okay. And then Amanda, tell me something about the room.
As
Or
per
the
my
sector, I suppose.
As per my service group of HPD and mind control, HPD of course standing for housing something and something.
You don't know you're in service group, you traitor?
And mind control.
Oh, that was good. Standing
it
for something,
is-
something in mind control.
Something housing something something and mind control.
Preservation department.
Yeah, housing preservation department and mind control. Where I've been tasked to pretty much see if the space is finished being built. It's supposed to be just a big open spot for new housing and hive project mind work.
Okay. Pick a number between 1 and 7.
3.5.
Oh. Well, that was a bad call because no, the housing project has not been completed.
Housing oh,
Yeah, so it looks like they dropped a bunch of raw materials and didn't do anything else. So we will pick up with the next episode with Hugh R. Great and Bonkport sliding back into the secluded sector BG7. Gregory Rice, you're the last one who gets to do something tonight. What are you doing as Erna and Horblatt are talking loudly about what they need to do with this sector and what it has been zoned for?
Are there places to stash things?
Oh yeah. It's loose gravel and broken masonry and concrete. Very nice reflective walls that seem to be high tech, but then like a bunch of raw materials and sheet metal and plascrete and stuff.
Trying to stash away all my commie stuff.
You brought the
Just like,
commie box with
oh,
you?
you've just been dragging it with you?
Oh, that's so good. Okay, roll me some sort of like hiding, stealthing, squirreling away. Outdoor survival, that would be fine.
That's fine.
It's always important to have some points in outdoor survival.
You never know when you're gonna get trapped.
Dude, I
Or
got so
drown.
many points in outdoor survival.
Alright. So shadowing, stealth, sleight of hand, sneaking.
Yeah, any of those are good.
Concealment is a thing if you happen to have that.
One.
So sneak.
Shit, you got it.
That's
I
good.
sneak.
Man, so all that happens is like the tiny, feeble recording system on your little Pip-Boy is desperately trying to send and boost the signal and rat you out to friend computer, and you're just a little too far into the sector, and you can see it failing with its 1G. It keeps dropping in and out of service, and it just says recording failed, and you're like,
Yeah.
you just cram a bunch of communist literature into a broken rock. Oh, that's such a good ending. I love it. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you guys for playing, chat. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Sorry, the interview ran a little long, so the game ran a little light. But we chewed through more clones than the last time, and it was certainly good to get everybody together.
Have a good night, everyone. And praise friend computer.
Praise friend computer.
Friend computer.
Citizen Bonkport.
Praise for
Okay. Anybody got anything they
Bye.
want to pitch, or are we good?
Join us again next week for the Wii sector.
Yes, that's true.
Oh.
Next week we deal with, or next session, 2 weeks, we deal with the beta complex like actually being here. Some Squidly nerd on Monday. Yeah, we'll host the channel.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you guys
Also,
for
don't
getting out
forget,
here.
Cool.
in 1 week to be here for more D&D.
Absolutely, we're
Where
playing.
we're all trapped in a time loop.
We're playing every week on Thursdays. You know it.
Woo.
All right.
Always and forever Thursday.
Woo. It's not like
Bye.
any other D&D thing happens on Thursdays, right?
Don't know anything about it.
Have a good night, everyone.
I heard of E-Dice podcast.